So, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So, I'm going to just revise all what we did in Solaris Essentials, Part 1 and then Part 2, and little Linux and little AX also, so that you will have experience with all of them, just to revise all of them, right? So, in Solaris Essentials, we talked about some basic things. Can you tell me what are the things we talked about in Solaris Basis?
Solaris basis.
Basic, yeah.
Yeah,
Solaris 1 is before Solaris 1 we talked about some Solaris operating system fundamentals in the basics, right?
Okay.
So what did we talk about?
We talk about which distribution we are using, which OS we are using, that which kind of requirements we needed to install x86 and Spark machine.
Yeah.
Then we go with the run levels, like which
No,
run.
that is in part 1. Before that we talked about basic commands, how to play with Unix and Linux, right? Basic commands, ls command, how to create a file, how to open a file, how to input information into the file, all those things. Then after that we started with Solaris System Admin 1, right?
Yes.
So I told you, you asked a question what an administrator has to do, what we are going to learn in Solaris Admin 1. Then I asked you how you manage a computer at home. Then you said various things, right? What are the things you said? How do you manage your computers at home? You have to make sure your computer is running smooth. So you do performance tuning, right? Then you have to create accounts, create users, create groups, sometimes assign users to groups, right? And then you do backup. Right? You have to preserve your data, so you should back up. Sometimes you have to restore your backup, right? And also you talk about processors, how to control processors. If your computer is very slow, you have to kill some processors, right? You talked about processors.
And hard link software.
Yeah, those are the things we covered in part 1, right? Whatever you do at home, just a standalone computer, what do you do? How to manage standalone computer, right? So we started with Solaris file system, okay? So what did we do in Solaris file system? We said all the file systems start from root file system. Right? If I have another file system under root file system, that file system is mounted on a directory which is under the root file system. Right? What are the possible file systems under the root?
var,
OPT, USR,
devices.
Dev is not a file system, Dev is a directory.
Swap.
Swap is a virtual file system. Then OPT already mentioned, right? Yeah. Then yeah, those are the main file systems. Can they be file systems or can be just directories? They can be just directories also, right? If suppose during the installation I said don't create USR, var as file systems, then they will be created as just directories under the root file system. So if those directories keep on expanding, it will affect the root file system. Right? Root file system size will keep on reducing when these directories expand, right? So if you want to separate them and put it in different file slices, if you want to put in different slices in a Spark hard drive or Intel i86 hard drive, then you have to create file systems and mount those file systems under this, right?
Under the directory.
Under the directory, right? During the installation, if you have selected that USR should be a file system, var should be a file system, it's automatically done. But after installation, if you want to add another hard drive and use that hard drive slice, if you want to use that, then you have to create a directory. You have to make that slice a file system by new fs command and then take it and mount under the directory and start using. Okay? So you can create any number of file systems, right? Right? So what are the other things under the root file system? Apart from these file systems, there are some important directories. What are the important directories? Dev is an important directory. What information Dev has?
The devices.
The logical names of all the devices, right? What about the devices directory?
Devices, hardware,
understandable.
There are physical names of the devices, the physical names of the devices.
How come in the device directory there are so few names? But in the dev directory there are many names, right? When you go under the devices, there are only
Oh,
maybe
okay.
10, 15
Those are
names.
related to hard drives.
So only 10, 15 names are there in the
Yeah.
devices. But why, I mean, if the logical link is within the...
No, it doesn't mean the devices directory has only what you saw in the class.
Mhm.
It does more than that. Because we went to different subdirectories to
Oh.
show you only the raw device and the block device, the physical device.
That's under the dev.
Yeah, under the dev, but under the devices.
Yeah,
Under the
under
devices
devices,
also,
yeah.
we went and went to a subdirectory, a lot of direct directories, PCI, blah, 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 lot of directories, and we went very deep inside. And you saw only the things related to disk there, slices there. But there are more devices there, okay? Yeah. So, dev and devices, are they working independently or they are linked?
They're linked by
What about link?
Symbolic.
soft link.
Symbolic link, right? So in devices we have two types of things. One is raw devices
One
and
is,
the
block.
block devices. Raw
Block.
devices, if I say ls minus l, the raw devices will show what and the first character?
Or,
And,
No, raw device will show
LI.
sorry,
The-
raw
the
is so
C,
down.
C.
C.
C for character.
Character, yeah.
And the block device will show
Block B.
B for
Block.
block, right? So the block device there is linked to it dev DSK, and the raw device there is linked with dev RDSK. So that's what we learned, right? Then we also learned about different types of files, and we also talked about directories, and we talked about regular files, and we talked about inode number. What is inode number?
That system give
System
the
automatically
numbers.
generates-
To all the files
To
and
all the
directories.
files.
In all the files and directories are called files,
Directories,
right?
yeah.
It gives a number to each one. So any two files or directories in same file system can have the similar inode?
No.
No,
But
inode is unique for a
unique.
file
But
system.
I think when you
Yeah,
create a hard
hard
link,
link,
then they are same.
Hard link is.
Yeah, you are
For
correct.
soft link,
Yeah, you are correct.
For soft
Good,
link,
good.
it's going to be a
Yeah, good. So they can't be except for hard link, right?
hard
So that means I gave a statement that no two files can have same inode number, and you said hard links can have.
Yeah.
That means in hard links both are same.
Yeah, both
They are
are
same files.
Right,
Yeah,
Same-
so
same
my
files.
statement is still correct,
Yes, still correct.
but they are same files,
Yeah.
okay?
If
So that's
you
why
talk
hard link I
concept of
said,
Parent and child.
yeah, but they are 100% same. You can't say like that,
Everything's
okay?
same.
100% same, right? You can't say this is parent, that is child, no.
Yeah.
Because hard
But
link
in the case of symbolic link, we can say, okay, this is the original
This is
one, the other one is just a
Yeah,
link to
because it's
that,
a,
right?
they're completely different.
Yeah.
Because
Because
something
without the
only has
original, the
files.
link won't leave, right? If I kill the original, I mean, delete the original, the link will go away,
It
right?
become orphan, yeah.
That's, you have to delete
Yeah,
it.
you have to
also.
delete it, otherwise
Yeah.
it's useless, it's kind of
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, give me an example for symbolic link, dev and devices.
Dev and
Give me example for hard link in Solaris.
Hard link is those run levels.
Run level, the run level scripts.
Yeah.
etc
Script
etc
is
init.d,
yeah.
etc init.d files
Yeah.
are linked to it. etc rc1.d files, rc2.d files.
Yeah, how they're linked, what are the two the links?
Hard
Script
links.
and that script and what?
Run control
And
scripts.
they can.
etc rc scripts are run control scripts. The parent scripts or the actual scripts, no, you can't say parent, the actual
Yeah.
scripts are in etc init.d.
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 And this, the other one, the hard link is where?
Hard links are in different subdirectory like
Okay.
etc rc.
But the original is init.d.
Yeah, correct.
Because when the system initializes, it's the init.d daemons runs and then they starts to boot up which run level it's gonna boot up.
Yeah, so they are hard linked in the case of Solaris, but not in all operating systems. In Linux it is symbolically linked. Red Hat, I'm talking about Red Hat is symbolically linked, but here it's hard linked. In some other Unix flavors also is symbolically linked, right? Okay, then we talked about file system. We mentioned about different type of file systems. What are the local file systems
Local, distributed and
And
virtual.
pseudo.
and virtual? What are the local file systems?
So for say UFS,
UFS, then?
and
PSFS,
there are others.
UFS,
UFS,
ZFS.
Is that a first then?
Then there are others also.
then
PC,
and then there is another
HS.
PHS, PHS,
No,
CA.
local. Local?
yeah, local.
What about HSFS,
HS,
UDF,
and PCFS,
PCFS,
UDF,
all
yeah.
those.
Universal,
All those things. Universal disk format is for CD, DVD, read-write DVDs, right?
Okay.
Those things. So, if I add a new hard drive in a computer, what I should do?
Dev FS80.
I have to make sure the computer understands that hard drive. So I have to say dev.fs Adam, right? And if it is only hard drive, then I can say -C and then say disk, okay? Then after computer identifies, that means computer will automatically create
Update 3
Solaris partition.
Yeah.
So I have to type what command to go and see the partition and modify? Format command. So when I go to a Spark system and format command, use format command, how many slices will I see?
10.
Whatever the
Format,
Whatever are
Solaris,
available.
as a Spark,
Available.
whatever the slices.
I will see 8.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you
zero
can
to
say,
seven.
sorry,
I will see 8.
7.
And out of that only,
6.
only,
Six,
6 can be used, but out of that only,
6 size.
3 you can see.
you can see only,
0, 3, 7.
only 2, only one is occupied fully.
Yeah, 0.
Which one is occupied fully?
Which is root?
Root.
No.
S2 is occupied
Oh,
fully.
yeah.
Which one?
S2 is occupied.
S2 is the entire Solaris partition.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So then I have to go to, I will see 0, 1, 2, 3 like this, 3 like that. So I have to modify 0. Then I will give some space, right? So you created a slice and gave some space, maybe 2 gigabyte. So after that you label it and quit. Then what do you do?
Then 5
Create
system.
create a
Create
file.
a
file
Create a
system.
file system. Very good. So you can remember it.
New FS.
And then
Create a
now-
file system
then
using which
directory.
command? UFS
UFS.
command. So UFS if you use, by default it will create a UFS file system as in etc default fs file. etc default fs file will have the default file system which says that file system should be UFS, right? Then you create UFS file system, it's done. When you create your file system, you will see a lot of numbers. What are those numbers?
Oh, those are super blocks.
So those are backup super blocks,
Backup.
right? All are backup super blocks. So first location of the backup super block is usually where?
32.
32, right? So, okay, so everything in your fingertip, huh? Then what happened is, then after that you create a file system, then what do you do? How you are going to
Then you
use,
have to make a
Then you
directory.
can make a directory and then mount the
then make a
files.
directory and mount that file system, okay? So you know the steps. In a real-time environment, when you are not using any volume manager, this is the procedure, right? Right, but only problem is if the file system become big and big and big, getting filled up, right? And one day that you don't have anything there left, so what do you do?
So we have to add the patches or either we have to.
You have to
Extend it.
add space,
Using
Extend
the
extend
reference
space.
of the-
But can we extend space without losing data if you are using only Solaris?
No.
We will lose data, so we have to back up the file system,
By
then
UFS
expand it
dump.
or add another hard drive and copy there, right? So it takes a lot of time, a lot of downtime. So to avoid that, we can use what?
UFS dump.
No,
No.
volume manager.
Backup?
Volume
ZFS.
manager.
Volume manager.
I can use
SVM.
volume manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
so
I can
that's-
use volume manager. If I use volume manager and if I had created those file systems with the volume manager, then I can increase the size on the fly.
On the fly.
Yeah, so people don't know that I have increased, right?
So volume management is both ZFS and as well as what we did last time.
No, ZFS is different.
ZFS has a
ZFS is
built-in
a
volume
file
management,
system.
Yeah.
but Solaris also has a volume manager. So you
SVM.
use meta commands,
Yeah. So ZFS is not, you said
ZFS has a built-in volume manager.
built-in,
Right.
so what's the difference between the two?
ZFS is a new one. It came only about 6-7 years
So
ago,
but,
right? 6 years ago.
I
so,
think it's a
we-
level
Five.
this.
Right?
so that's another way of expanding the
Yeah.
file system, right?
Yeah.
So we can say we have two.
In Solaris we have two, and also we can use Veritas.
Veritas.
Yeah. We can use Veritas Volume Manager, we can use ZFS, or we can use Solaris Volume
Volume
Manager.
Manager.
Yes, yes.
Solaris Volume Manager came from Solaris version
Nine or
10.
8.
10,
Yeah.
8. Oh,
8.
yeah.
ZFS came from Solaris
10.
10.
10 hours.
Veritas was there
We don't know.
for a long time.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why still they are using Veritas Volume Manager. That's why we are learning in this diploma, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you know how to create a file system and mount and use it. You know how to expand. If you use a volume manager, you can expand. What are the commands you use to create a create volume management? I mean, manage SVM. So like volume
Meta,
management.
DB, meta,
Meta DB, meta attach, meta detach, meta create,
meta clear.
meta clear, all those commands you use, right? And also we can use SMC. We can also use
Then you go
SMC.
between, yeah.
In SMC we can go to enhanced,
Enhance the
enhanced,
desktop version.
yeah, okay? So those things, you know all of them, okay. Then the only problem is, I told that every time when you create a file system, you have to mount it. Who is going to mount it?
Sue.
Root is going to mount it. So if I have, say,